YouTube, Quinn Wade, coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube, exclusively on there forever, as it should be and forever will be. And we're going to talk about the Thunder. No Shea, no Jalen Williams, Chet led team. 116 and 108 over the Bulls. The Bulls go to 25 and 37 and 16 and 18 at home. The Thunder improved to 48 and 15 and 23 and 8 on the road. This was the first time they played against each other. So 1-0 for the Thunder. They have a chance to sweep the season series not too far from now. But we'll see what happens with that. Thunder won the first quarter 26 to 22, but they lost the second quarter 32 to 29. They won that third quarter 32 to 22, and then they got where they needed to be able to control the game from there. And they lost the fourth quarter 32 to 29, but they still ended up winning the game by 8, which is a good thing because they came just to win the game and give their guys some rest so they can heal up because they're looking at the big picture, not just the regular season. And it makes sense. You know, those are serious injuries that you will be worried about even in the future. So you want them to get as healed up as they can be and just be ready for the best competition, which is the purpose of the playoffs. Chet Holmgren, 26 minutes, 12 points, 4 of 10 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 4 of 6 from the free throw line. He ended up having a double-double, 11 boards, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 blocks, 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 10 in plus minus. Didn't have too much of a problem with his game. He missed some ones that I thought he would make. He still brought it defensively. He still helped it on the boards a lot because also no Hardenstein in this game. So obviously he would have to step up in that area too by being in the paint a little bit more. And he did. I feel like Chet played a real good game, you know, for what he's able to do out there. And teams going to guard you different knowing that it's those guys that's missing this game too. So you're not going to get the same type of coverage that you do if those guys are healthy. Isaiah Joe, 30 minutes, 19 points. He went 7 to 15 from the field, but he did go 2 of 10 from 3. Luckily, the drives was working for him. And this one, he would have had a terrible night scoring the basketball. 3 or 4 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, no turnovers in the steal, 3 personal fouls, a plus 2 and plus minus. Luguentz Dort, 28 minutes, 4 points, 2 of 6 from the field, 0 of 3 from the 3-point line, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 offensive rebound, no personal fouls, and a plus 7 and plus minus. At least he scored and he helped on the boards. That was the best things he did in this one. Aaron Wiggins had a type of Joe type of game where he missed the threes. He went 0 of 5 from 3, but he still finished 8 of 17 from the field because he can score in different ways. And the defense kind of forced him to do that in this game anyway. He was just able to adjust and just do it that way, which is driving. So it worked out for him. He did have 7 rebounds and 4 assists with no turnovers. He also contributed on the defensive end with 2 steals and a block, and just good, solid defense in general on the perimeter and moving his feet and making them play as hard as they can to try to score, and still doing a good job by having no personal fouls by the end of the game and finish also as a plus 17 and plus minus. Cason Wallace, 29 minutes, 17 points, 6 of 13 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 5 assists, 1 turnover, 2 steals, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 10 and plus minus. He didn't settle as much as you think that he might. And this one, he did have the green flag, but it seemed like he was just comfortable just playing his regular role, which is keep the ball moving, keep the ball um, going when it comes to plays, or just score whenever you have a matchup that you like. Not much change for him in this one. Jalen Williams, the big guy, played 33 minutes. That actually was the most off the bench, and he also had 17 points, which is a lot for him, but he's getting a lot more play and a lot more opportunity because of the guys sitting and not playing. 6 of 11 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 16 rebounds. That's a double-double. He also had 6 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 2 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, and a plus 1 and plus minus. Brooks, 2 minutes. For him, he had zeros all across the board, even finished as a minus 9 and plus minus. Alex Caruso did a good job driving a little bit, but he missed a lot of shots doing that too. And then he missed all of his threes. He was 0 of 3 from the 3 point line, 2 of 9 from the field for 8 points. He also went 4 of 4 from the free throw line. That's where he found his most success, but that does come with driving. He also had 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 2 steals. And he also had no personal fouls and a +3 and plus minus. Ken Rich. Williams, 15 minutes, 1 point, because he went 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He missed all his shots. He went 0 of 3 from the field. He still helped with 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and a turnover. He also had 2 offensive rebounds, which it was his only ones tonight. He also had a personal foul, was a -4 and plus minus. And Jared McCain, he's showing you that he can get you buckets. You give him a shot, you give him an open look, you let him create against a good matchup. He can score that basketball. In 25 minutes, he had 20 points. That was game high for the Thunder. He also went 8 of 15 from the field. That actually was the most off the bench when it comes to field goal attempts. He went 4 of 9 from 3. You're taking that most of the time. He also had 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, and 2 steals. He had 1 offensive rebound, 4 personal fouls, and was a +3 and plus minus. And then you look at the Chicago Bulls. They let a lot of people play, but they didn't get what they wanted, which was the win. I kind of questioned. They played like they wanted to win, but at the end of the game, I'm looking at it like, did they really? Too many easy opportunities for the Thunder when it mattered the most. And throughout the game, too, Yabusele was playing like a beast in that paint and on the perimeter. He was knocking down shots. He finished 7 of 14 from the field, had a nice dunk that I really liked in this one. He also went 4 of 10 from 3. He had a double-double, which was 12 boards with the 18 points. He also had 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 block, 3 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and was a -12 and plus minus. It's good to see him not just settle for threes. You know, it's good seeing him in the paint. It's good seeing him battling and knocking and rocking in that paint. And that's something you didn't see in his last team. You've seen it a lot more with the Bulls. But I don't think he's going to be with the Bulls that long, because it just doesn't make sense for them to keep him to me, especially when they're trying to go younger. Isaac Okoro, 32 minutes, 4 points. He went 1 of 9 from the field, 0 of 5 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 1 rebound, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, and was a -11 and plus minus. He missed basically every single shot besides one. That sucks. That's really tough to see, even if you're a fan. But he did make his free throws, even though it wasn't many. Matas, he played 20 minutes. He had 11 points. He went 3 of 9 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. He did have 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 1 offensive board, 2 personal fouls, and a 0 and plus minus. The scoring is real good for him when it came to the 3-point shooting and the free throw shooting. Other than that, they kept contesting him. They kept trying to make things difficult for him. He's still not as polished as he should be offensively. Maybe take him a little bit more time to figure that out. Probably two or three more seasons to be an all-star caliber player. He has everything else. He just has to polish up the shooting, especially the in-between game. He's still figuring that part out. Trey Jones, 26 minutes, 15 points, 5 of 10 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. His shooting was good, and his attacking offensively was good. I didn't have a problem how he played at all in this one. He played a real good game. 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 offensive board, 4 personal fouls, and a -18 and plus minus. Josh Giddey, 33 minutes, 14 points, 5 of 12 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He still filled up the stat sheet like he normally does. 9 rebounds, 9 assists, 4 turnovers, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a -15 and plus minus. He can put up numbers. And, it didn't come in a winning effort, but the Bulls always going to try to make that last run. And it was working a little bit, but then they forgot to play defense. Leonard Miller, 21 minutes, 8 points, 3 of 5 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 3 rebounds, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, and a -1 and plus minus. He can score if you give him the space in the room. He'll let it fly. Nick Richards, 23 minutes, 12 points, 13 boards. That's a double-double, game-high rebounds for him for the Chicago Bulls. And that was also real good to see him put that extra effort in. And he went 6 of 9 from the field and missed his only 3 and went 0 of 2 from the free throw line. He also had 3 turnovers in the steal, 3 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a +5 and plus minus. Aldridge, 30 minutes. He missed his only 3. That was his only shot tonight. He did have 2 rebounds, 2 assists, no personal fouls, and was a +8 and plus minus. It sucked that he went scoreless, though. And then Colin Sexton, 28 minutes, 20 points, 6 of 14 from the field, 3 of 8 from three, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. He can score that basketball real well. And then you look at the fact that he led the team in scoring. That's something that he's capable of. The man can shoot the ball. He can drive. He's gonna make things happen. And I don't know if he's gonna be on this team that much longer since the season is almost over. But he is still a quality player that you would like to have on your team when it comes to skill set and the fact that he can score. 1 rebound, 2 assists, 2 turnovers for him, 4 personal fouls. That was the worst part of his night. It was a -2 and plus minus. Rob Dillingham, 24 minutes. He had 6 points. He went 3 of 7 from the field, 0 of 3 from the 3-point line. 5 rebounds, 5 assists. 5 assists was the most off the bench. He did have 3 turnovers, 1 offensive rebound, and a personal foul. It was a +6 and plus minus. And then you look at the teams, 43% from the field for both teams. The Thunder did take 9 more shots. 35% from 3 for the Bulls, 24 for the Thunder. The Thunder took a whole lot of them. And it seems like they could have made a lot of them because they was open, but they generated good shots. They just could knock down the threes tonight. But they did shoot 83% from the free throw line with 24 attempts. The Bulls shot 19 attempts, shot 68. Talk about missed opportunities. 53 rebounds for the Bulls, 51 for the Thunder. 27 assists for the Bulls, 23 for the Thunder. 19 turnovers was a big reason why they lost this one. For the Bulls, only 9 for the Thunder. 10 steals for the Thunder. 3 for the Bulls and 3 blocks for the Bulls. Same for the Thunder. 10 offensive rebounds for the Bulls, 12 for the Thunder. 43 defensive rebounds for the Bulls, 39 for the Thunder. 22 personal fouls for the Bulls, 13 for the Thunder. Like I said, this is a game where you can say the Bulls could win that one. We feel good that we can beat the Thunder. And then you also see all the guys that didn't play and say, we should be able to get that one. Didn't happen. Shows you how hard it is to win in the league. It shows you how hard it is to win in anything you do. Because there's always somebody trying to stop you. There's always somebody trying to talk you out of it. There's always somebody stabbing you in the back for their own benefit. And for the Bulls, it was just stepping on their own feet. They was walking and they was tripping and they was falling when they just could have just stood up and paid attention the entire game. Since they didn't do that, and it resulted in a loss. They don't care too much because they try to get a good pick. So that makes sense. And the Thunder saying we should be able to beat this team with what we have on paper right now. If you injure, we should still be able to win this game. And they got it done. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell to get that analysis when it first come out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis.